Hello and welcome to a pick a card reading. Today we're doing telling me about our current relationship for singles. Okay, take a deep breath and look at the cards, see which ones resonate with you. We have group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Okay, let's start with group 1. Okay, so I feel like you guys are going to have some chemistry right off the bat, probably be quite flirty with each other. It looks like they might come out of nowhere. Kind of just, one day you'll see them and it'll be quite a surprise. I feel like you guys are you're gonna hit it off. You're gonna be quite flirty. You're gonna have a lot of communication with each other, but I feel like you're not really gonna know how to make the first move or how to take it, how to make it go farther. I feel like you're gonna really like this person and you're going to want to be on your best behavior. I feel like you're gonna try to be, I feel like you're gonna feel very confident. I feel like you're going to be quite confident. I feel like you're going to try and rein in your emotions a little bit. And I think this is going to make you feel a little unsure how to act. I feel like you're going to be out of your comfort zone. I think you're going to like this person right away and quite a bit. And I feel like you're going to feel like you don't want to mess it up. It's going to feel like it came out of nowhere. It's going to feel like, instant connection, maybe soulmate material. I feel like you're going to be quite flirty with each other. I see there'll be an instant connection, maybe a soulmate connection. Maybe you'll make a, instant from across the room. Like as soon as you see this person, I feel like you're going to be attracted to them. I feel like there's going to be a lot of playful energy in the relationship. I think that it's going to be very, very lighthearted at first. I feel like it's going to be hard for you to kind of make it move, like progress past the initial flirting stage. I feel like you're going to really want to make it go past that stage. I just think that you're going to be very trying to rein in your emotions, trying to be very in control of the situation. So I don't think you want to mess this up. I feel like you're going to like this person quite a bit. I think you're going to see a future with this person. And we do see that you can't really make a move and move forward. We do see that you feel like you aren't able to kind of make the path go how you want it to go. And so we do see there is some need to have faith in the progress and the process, just to let it kind of unravel as it will. We see that it will move, it will be cyclical, things will happen. I just see that it's going to be hard for you to feel like how to make the next step. But we see this faith in the process. There is a spirit guide out there, or whoever you believe in out there, helping you to make this happen as it should happen. And we do see that there is, there's going to be a very, very strong attraction between both of you. Very almost addiction-like. It's going to be quite strong. Probably quite a bit of lust in this relationship, and so I do see that things will progress because you have faith in the process. So things will move forward, things will go as they should. I do see that this person will be very, very, very attracted to you. I feel like they will feel like that they can't get enough of you. I do think there's going to be a very strong attraction on their part. I do see there is this strong need to just kind of let things progress as they will progress. I do see that you're going to feel really unsure of how to act, how to respond, and there's a need to just be yourself, to just talk when you want to talk, express what you want to express, let things flow very naturally, let things become as they are. This person is going to be quite attracted to you, to who you are, to how you look, to how you act, to how you hold yourself, your presence. So I don't think there's any need to be anything but yourself here. We see there's a very strong attraction. We see a lot of flirting. We see a lot of a very, very, very strong mutual attraction in this relationship. And it's likely this person is tall and maybe a little nerdy, maybe someone who really likes books. This person, they may like puzzles. They may be a little bit of a loner. I'm seeing maybe dark hair as well. They also may like the countryside. They may be very private and very secretive. They may be very book smart, but they will show how much they care for you quite quickly. It'll be quite obvious. They won't hide how much they care for you. When you meet this person, they will make it known just how attracted they are to you and just how interesting they find you. Okay, and so we also have, this will be a happy relationship. It'll be lighthearted and playful and fun and I think you will find a lot of happiness in it. I think you will enjoy, things will kind of fall into place when you meet this person. And it'll feel like fate, I think. It will feel very spontaneous. You'll feel like luck is on your side. You feel like there's something out there watching over you and kind of leading things together. I do think things will happen quite quickly after you've gone over the initial phase of not knowing how to move, and I do think it will be a very, very good relationship. I see a lot of happiness. I see a lot of time together. I see you guys enjoying each other very, very, very much. I see it being a relationship that might progress into like a really good, long-lasting relationship. I see a potential soul connection. I see a potential marriage, a lifelong relationship here. Okay, thank you for watching. Okay, and time for group 2. So I'm getting that maybe you've been single for quite a while. Maybe someone's come back into your life from the past, from your childhood, maybe. I'm seeing that, there's been a long time, a long time where you've kind of been alone. I think that you're enjoying it, but I do think that there is, waiting for the right time, the right person. I think that it's possible that you may have just broken up with someone who you've known for quite a while, who felt kind of like home. And I'm wondering if maybe there's this desire to get back together. Again, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with you. There's many different people from different ages and different stages in their life who are watching this. I also see that there has been a lot of growth going on as well. We see that there is a lot of kind of coming into your own. I see a lot of coming into your own here. I see you kind of coming back into who you were when you were younger. I'm seeing a lot of reconnecting with your roots as well. And I do see some separation in your past. This could be a very recent separation. It also could be one from quite a while ago that you've just been dwelling on. One that's been in your past that maybe you felt like you've just kind of overcome. And it could be, the pain of the separation could be what kind of kept you away from relationships for so long. But I do feel there is this desire to kind of get in one now, that there is, waiting for the right one to get into. And I see that maybe there is kind of someone who's just kind of coming up into your life very soon. I do feel like you've been hurt quite a bit in this relationship, the one that you had just had, and I think that it is kind of dwelling on you, and I do think that you learned quite a bit from it. And I do think that you really needed that time just to yourself, just to kind of become, this very strong person who is able to know, you're able to know truth from lies, and kind of know what's very, very, very important to who you are and to what makes your heart sing. I'm seeing that the relationship that you've had, that you left, that's caused quite a bit of pain, has helped you be able to grow as a person and to fight through all of those negative feelings and still, have this strong desire to love and to fall in love and to protect someone and have that bond with someone. It's also saying this relationship ending has been an extremely emotional time for you, that it's been very hard, but it's also been crucial in how you are as a person now, letting you grow and getting the victory that you're going to have when you do have a relationship, because you've gone through all of that pain in the past. You were able to be the hunter, not the hunted, so you were able to see through all of the lies in a relationship, and you're able to notice when someone actually genuinely cares for you, and so you are waiting for that genuine relationship. So it's likely that you do have potential relationships who do want to date you and do want to be with you, but you can see what is true and what is not true in a relationship now, and going through the separation and going through all of that pain that you've gone through has allowed you to see what is true and what is not true. But we are seeing that from all of that, the past separation and the pain and the being alone and the waiting and the growing and the learning of that entire experience, we are seeing this need to kind of shed old beliefs that don't belong anymore, and to let go of our defenses, and to kind of come back and drop those barriers that we have to be in the world but not of the world, to kind of remove any of those beliefs that you had that from the past, from your old relationships, that may be kind of stopping you from getting the victory that you want, getting the success that you really want, kind of those barriers that you've been keeping up, the ones that we see, the barriers you're keeping up that are kind of not letting you move forward and maybe start a new relationship, because maybe there is someone already, I see maybe there's people around you who do want to be in relationships, but but I see that there is these barriers that are kind of stopping it. And this is saying that there is a need to kind of go forward and gain some victory. Kind of maybe the time is right to move forward. And I do see that there is someone in your life. I do very much see that. I do think that there is a person you have in mind, and I do think that this person, I think it's a new person. I think they've just recently showed up, and I do think that you are getting to know each other, and I do think that you are talking, and you're kind of seeing that this person isn't like other people you met in the past. You're able to see that there is some genuineness in this relationship, in this person, and how they respond to you and talk to you and act with you. You are able to see if this person is genuine or if this person is just kind of, playing you along. You've been through the pain, because you've been through a relationship, and you've been through all of the learning and the growing from these relationships, so you are able to see, that this person is genuine, and that they do genuinely care for you. And I feel that this person is trying very hard to kind of woo you and to get you to let them in and to get you to put down your barriers. And I feel like there is a lot of maybe trying to make you smile and make you laugh and to make you enjoy their company, so that you kind of let them in a little bit more. I do see that there is that, a little bit of flirtiness going on, I think, with this person. I do think that they are making it, that they do have an interest. I think they're taking it very, very slow. I think they are aware that you aren't quite, maybe ready. Maybe there's a bit of hesitancy going on for a relationship there, and I do think that they are aware of that, and I do think that they are taking it slow. And I think that is, some trust in the process. Okay, so I think this person is very happy-go-lucky. I think they're either quite young, or they're quite young at heart, quite innocent. I do see that luck happens to be on their side quite a bit. I do see that they're very optimistic, that they see the good in life and good in everything. It's possible that this person is younger than you. It's also possible that maybe if this person has children as well. I'm seeing that for many of you, this person is a gentleman. It's a very, very optimistic, very happy, very lucky gentleman who sees the bright side of life. Okay. So I do see that there is, what's happening has been quite quick. I do see that once you make up your mind to let this person in, it's going to happen extremely quickly. I see a lot of fast, rapid movement and the relationship happening very, very fast and almost immediately afterwards. I feel like this person is just waiting for you to be like, okay, I like you too, let's do this, is the impression that I'm getting. And I do think that this could become a very, very committed relationship. We have the ring, which is it's a commitment card. So I think this could be a very strong relationship. I think this could be someone who would be very good for you and very good to you. But I do think that the only thing stopping this from progressing further is your hesitancy. I see a lot of hesitancy. I see a lot of fear of making a mistake. I see a lot of almost paralyzed by anxiety of this need to not kind of make the same mistake twice. But I feel like I get the impression from this that it's almost like there is someone out there that is leading you in the right way, the right direction, kind of urging you to kind of be yourself, to kind of open up, to let things come in, to let the good come in, to take things slow if you need to, but let the good come in, and to get to know each other, and to kind of make this a very healing relationship. It's the impression I'm getting. It's a very, very healing relationship. Okay, I think that's everything I'm getting, but thank you very much for watching. Okay, and this is group 3. Okay, so I get the impression that you know this person. I get the impression that you've met them somewhere, maybe at a party, maybe at an event. I feel like you guys might be friends. You might be quite close. I feel like there is this. I feel like you want to be in a relationship with this person. I feel like you see that you would make a very good relationship, and I feel like you have a lot of drive to make this happen, and I feel like that you are actively working on making this happen. I do see that you have a lot of communication with each other. I feel like you guys are quite close. I feel like you complement each other well. I feel like this person is quite grounded, whereas you are more creative and more emotional. I feel like you see each other quite often. I think maybe you share a similar friend group, the same friend group. Maybe you could work together as well, but I do think for a majority of you, it's a very similar friend group. I think you met through friends. I don't think you've known each other for quite too long. I think it's more recent. But I do think for some of you, I do think that it's through work as well. I think it's quite possible that you met through work, and that the money and finances and career are a big thing in your friendship, and would be in your relationship as well. I feel like when you saw this person, you just knew. I feel like when you met them, you instantly had a connection with this person. Feel like you looked at this person and you could imagine this is someone you could have a very long-term relationship with. I feel like you are playing the long game. I feel like she feels she knows. I feel like you don't want to push too hard, and you don't want to do anything too dramatic, because you feel like your future long-term happiness is more important than making a move now and disrupting what could be. So I do feel like you are taking it quite slow, and maybe some like mild flirtation or some talking, but there's not much else. Like, I feel like you haven't put your intentions out there for this person yet. But I feel like you can trust yourself, and that you do know that this is the right person for you. I feel like there is just this strong, there was this very, very strong, like you look across the room and you see this person, you just know instant, like, this is the one for me, is the impression that I'm getting. I'm getting that you follow your instincts, you follow your gut when you come to this, and I feel like you just know this is the person for you. And I feel like you've already kind of, in your head, you've already imagined your future together, and I feel like this person may like you as well. I feel like they're trying to make an effort. I feel like they want to get to know you more. I get the impression that they might not really know how. I think that they're just as unsure as you are. I feel like if this is a close friend group, or if this is a work, it could be quite hard to make a move, because it could be, it could ruin a friend group, or it could be awkward at work. So I do feel like this person might like you as well. It's just hard for them to know how to move forward with it. So I feel like this person might have a biting tongue. I feel like they might be very sarcastic, or even quite witty. I feel like they might be quite athletic. They either move quickly. Maybe they love animals as well. And I feel like they're very, very active. I think they're outside all the time. I think they like to walk, like to hike. They like to do anything active and outside. I feel like they might have a reputation as well at work or in their friend group. Probably quite charismatic. Maybe a night owl as well. Maybe they have even, I think for some of you, they may have even won awards in their field, or maybe they've had people, praise them for some kind of success that they have done. So maybe they strive for good grades, or they strive for perfection in what they do. But I do feel like they're quite witty and quite sarcastic, and I think that they're very good with words. And I have this feeling that you have gotten to this position where it's very hard to move forward. I feel like you're kind of stuck in where you are, and I feel like there is this need to kind of end that. And I think that the only way to end that would be to trust yourself and to move forward. I do feel like there is almost feeling like you've kind of trapped yourself in the situation that you're currently in, is the impression that I'm getting. I'm just getting this overwhelming feeling of unsurety, of just the inability to know how to make it go forward. But we do see that there is this need to trust yourself, that you do know how to act, you do know how to move forward, and we do know that this person does want to make an effort and does want to move things forward, even though there may be, it could be in a job that could make it a bit uncomfortable. There could be some financial issues that are an issue here. But I do see this very strong need to move forward, to end the situation that you're in and just move forward. And there is this need to make knowledge known, to kind of make your intentions known as well. There's only one way to get out of feeling like this stuck, like feeling just completely like bogged down in this negative situation and burden that you have, is to make your intentions known and kind of end it all and see what happens from this. Okay, I think that's all I'm getting, but thank you very much for watching. Okay, and this is group 4. So I get the impression that there's no one really on your radar right now. I feel like relationship is something that you want. I just don't think it's something that you are, fully expect to happen anytime soon. I do think that you are a very emotional and very creative person, and that you really do want to love someone. But I just feel like you're not, like, I feel like you are looking very hard for someone, but I feel like you haven't quite seen anyone on your radar yet. I do see that there has been some difficulties in your life right now, and I feel like that is likely what is kind of making you feel quite defensive, and probably what is not letting you kind of put your guard down. I see that you have your barriers and your guards up right here quite strongly. I do think that that's kind of because you have been going through some upheaval in your life. But despite the upheaval, we do see that magic wants to happen for you right now. We see that there's so many things kind of coming around you that really want this to happen, that want this relationship to happen, and that you're not quite aware of. You're so focused on like trying to deal and keep your life together, that you're not seeing that there are all of these things coming around you that really just want you to succeed. We see all of this, good light, essentially, just around you. The law of attraction. We see a lot of good things that are just coming around you. They're just starting to come up and come around. There's just so many opportunities around you that you're not quite seeing. So I do think there are quite a few people around you who probably like you. You just probably haven't noticed them. I feel that if you start paying attention and you start noticing who's around you, I feel like there's going to be quite a few people who are interested in you, and I feel like there's a need to not get distracted, to kind of, I feel like if you start paying attention to who's around you, I feel like you're going to notice a lot of people who are very interested in you, and I feel like it's going to be very hard to kind of just pick just one. You are an extremely emotional person. You have a lot of love and a lot of creativity in you, and I feel like it's going to be hard to make a decision. I feel like you're going to meet this person somewhere where you least expect it, maybe outside, maybe in the sun, maybe next to some sunflowers. I feel like you're going to meet this person somewhere very unconventional. I don't think you'll meet them anywhere you normally go, like at work or at school or any of that. I think it's going to be it's an unconventional place, is where I'm getting. I feel like you don't know this person. I feel like you might meet them just on your day-to-day life. I feel like if you start paying attention, I feel like you will start seeing synchronicities and things, and I think you'll start meeting people that way. I feel like if you put down the barrier that you have of kind of like doing your life, being so involved in your life, and not ignoring what's around you beyond your immediate life, I think they put your blinders down, and if you start paying attention to what's going on around you, I do think that this person will show up. And I think that it would be somewhere somewhere you least expect it, is what I'm thinking. I feel like this relationship is going to be quite playful. I feel like there's going to be a lot of youthful energy, a lot of inside jokes, a lot of happiness, a lot of playfulness, just a lot of enjoying each other's company, maybe a lot of really fun, unique dates, things like that. Maybe a lot of time outside. I am seeing a lot of outside. I think that this person is going to love the sun very, very much, and I think they're going to want to be outside a lot. So maybe a lot of picnics, a lot of walks, a lot of things like that is the impression that I'm getting. Probably the water as well. I think this person's going to be coming out of a relationship. I think they're going to have to learn and forgive themselves or other people. I think they're going to be dealing with their past when they meet you, and I think you're going to kind of help them heal from it. Okay, this person might very well love the beach. This person, some of you, may be a woman, brown hair. It could be an older person as well, an older woman. She could be older than you. Again, these can be quite fluid. It doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. This is a general reading, so it's for people at different life stages, different genders, different ages. This person could be quite beautiful. They could be a very, very attractive person. Maybe very long-limbed. Maybe they're very high energy. I see a lot of high energy here. Always on the move, always wanting to do something, always wanting to try the new thing. Okay. So I feel like this relationship it's going to come I see outside. I do see outside. I see near flowers and near parks and near birds. I feel like this relationship could come through friends as well. I think it could come through friends, through talking with friends, kind of maybe like meeting through them. But I do strongly get outside, meeting outside. I think there'll be a lot of energy when you meet. I think that the relationship will be one where you will have a lot of things to talk about. I think you will appreciate each other. I think that you will care for each other deeply, give each other a lot of gifts, show each other your appreciation for each other, and I think that you will have a lot to talk about. I think you'll have a very open communication. I do think that you will have a lot of things to do. I think you will always be on the go. I think this person will keep you very I think this person will keep you on your toes. I think they're going to really try to make things spontaneous and to make things very, very fun. And I think this person's going to want to commit to you quite quickly as well. I think this person loves long-term relationships. I think this person is very much someone who cares for one person. I think that they're going to really want to. I see this person as being quite faithful, as someone who is going to want to commit quite quickly. I think this person is extremely faithful, and when they like someone, they like them a lot. The impression I'm getting is that this person is going to want to be with you for quite a long time. Okay, thank you for watching.